hoping that he'll be back for the back end of this back-to-back. He has been dealing with a pretty bad bout of the flu, as that seems to be running rampant in the NBA. Sar Thompson aggressively takes it in on Buzelis.
Yeah, he went right to his chest. I feel like he's going to be a very good two-way player.
Nice defensive play by White. Finds the slam dunk contest participant Buzelis. Here's Cunningham with the cross against Osumu, and he sets up Sar Thompson beautifully.
One thing about Cade Cunningham, he's a pass-first point guard. He's not trying to score, but he can score.
And he comes back with two. Vucevic was calling for it. Giddey threw it, but off the rim.
Got numbers.
Thompson back, lobs it up top, and Harris is able to play offensive board, but here comes Cunningham. Thompson spins and scores. Nice move. Williams picks up the foul. First on the Bulls. Cunningham, and a floating, gliding attempt at the rim and a chance at a three-point play.
No one stepped up to help Patrick Williams on that play.
Nice back cut by White. And he's able to lay it in for the contact.
Nice pass.
Impactful minutes from Cade Cunningham. He goes right down to Isaiah Stewart. Played about 15 minutes. He's going to give Cade Cunningham a breather. Beasley, that is his 206th.
He was shooting the ball extremely well this season for the Pistons.
Good find by Herter. Jones let Schroeder clear and lays it in. Good patience by Kevin Herter that time, too. So here is Schroeder playing with his third team this year. Has had a wild last week. Another one goes down for Beasley, three. Very complimentary about his time in Brooklyn this year. Remember, a year ago he was traded from Toronto to Brooklyn. Assuming strong drive.
He got downhill.
Well, help defense that time on Schroeder from Collins. Herter going from Tecchio, a tough drive.
Tecchio driving the ball.
Court chemistry with him. I think he played a little bit of a mentorship role for Wembanyama as well. And nice defense that time by Collins. Stewart hits a three.
And that's a quick shot by Julian Phillips with no rebounders.
That's the guy you want shooting if you're Detroit. Collins another rebound. High downhill and he scores. That's entering action with the Bulls, but he's had better seasons. He has ability. Strong defender. Stewart uses his strength though to score. Starting to hear some boos and some restlessness from the fans. Cunningham lays it in. Casey Johnson get the tweet ready. Schroeder to Stewart. And the Pistons are having some fun now. Blitzed in that second half, giving up 77 to Golden State. At one point trailed by 25.
Oh, man.
That's Tobias. Pistons have made more than 50% of their shots. Hasn't had to do as much work so far. Cunningham spins, scoops, and scores with an excellent defensive possession again. And he just powers through Herter and scores. He's starting to figure it out on the offensive end too now. Vucevic, Dosunmu, Williams, Javon Carter, and Kobe White are in. Still the starting five for Detroit. Cunningham knocks it down. He's into double figures now.
See, this is good for them. They're getting experience. They're getting butts whipped right now. But in a matter of time, they're going to be a team to watch.
Vucevic finally gets on the board after he was 0 for 9.
Threes. We got to find other ways to supplement the offense.
Finally, Dosunmu hits a three. He could have shot it too if he wanted to, and his patience led to an assist. Now the run for Thompson from Hardaway.
Oh,
my
good to be
goodness.
Young. Good to be young.
The freshest of fresh legs. Vucevic and one, and the Bulls will have a pick back in 98. Late first-round pick that year. Here's Matas Buzelis, and he's able to bank it in. So this is what you end up looking at.
I mean, they shot 60% in the first half. They're 58 right now.
Durant with the moves and the score. The first half from three-point range. They missed their first two here. Here's Hardaway, the veteran, knocking it down, and Billy Dodd. They're up 7 late stages of the third. Only other game is a Western Conference game, Memphis and Phoenix. Giddey. White kick, Buzelis. He comes into action tonight shooting about 36%, right near league average. Patience by Cunningham for the 2. He's got 13 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Team is a guy who ended up winning the World Series, Ian Anderson, pitcher for the Braves. They were teammates together in New York. Vucevic inside. He's got a 43-game streak of making a three-point. Harris with a straight line drive. Position on multiple defenders, but he had it stripped. He was looking for a foul. Herder up ahead for Buzelis in the dunk. Nice fast break there by the middle. For Buzelis with double-figure scoring. He's been averaging about 15 points a game during that stretch.
Well, and one thing I've said about him, is I believe right now, just think if you get lucky, you get the #1 pick, you get Cooper Flag. Buzelis is going to have to play small forward.
Herder scores.
I think it's going to have to play small forward. The Lakers, Phoenix use a center. Yep. I mean, there's a ton of teams that can use centers. You're telling me, teams are not going to offer.
Los Angeles. There's a block by Cunningham on White. On the run out, it is Beasley with the Beasley. White with an impressive save. The Bulls are 4 for 34 from three-point range. Nice pass, Herder to Giddey for 2. Vucevic.
And again, the Bulls will be able to revisit some of this. They could play last game.
Been dealing with a little bit of a knee issue as well. Here's Trey Jones. So he's on an
Jonathan Isaac, a guy that can come in and play 3 or 4 different positions. That's a valuable play.
Beasley hits a 3 to set the new Pistons record, or tie it at least. Terry is guarding Ron Hahn. Here is Malik Beasley. Nobody has made more threes in a single season in a Pistons uniform than Malik Beasley now.
7 of his 8 field goals have been three-pointers.
Terry on the nice cut. Good feed that he's hit in the Pistons uniform. I like Herder with a nice little setup there for Patrick Williams, and you're starting to see some of Herder's skill set a little bit too.
Coming off down screen, single doubles, get him on the move.
Stewart alone on the glass on the third chance, but it's about in Sacramento. Smith rattles one home, where they were running different.
You talk about NBA, you talk about load management. This is how it was in the 90s. You blow a team out, you rest your starters.
Ryan scores.
Buzelis and Giddey.
Kobe working on that hot streak as Fontecchio hits a 3. He only scored 5 points on 2 of 13 shooting. Terry had it blocked by Paul Reed on a scrambling play. Reed into Collins. Fontecchio missed it.
Yeah, the trap, because teams are not used to seeing teams trap. That they're so used to going under the screen, switching. That trap right there.
Now looking to pick up win number 28 on the season. Carter knocks down a tough 3. Dive to them and try to help them out with player movement. Collins hits a 3. And that actually motivated Zach to try to improve that three-point shot while he was in San Antonio. Holland, no. Reed is by himself for the follow.
It was rocking.
Yeah, I thought so.
It was rocking. It was so loud in there. It was an advantage for the Pistons. Tonight they took one on the chin. 82 games. You flush this one down. You don't even really have to do a lot of talking if you're Billy Donovan.
Sure.
We had to get naked. We had to take all our Bulls gear off just to catch a cab.
How did that help you or hurt you in the cab? Offensive foul or blocking? It'll be a blocking foul on Lindy Waters. This will only be the 6th time in the history of the Bulls that they'll lose a home game by 40 points. That is the final margin tonight. Cade Cunningham with 20.6.